What's up, everyone? It's Tony here with Nerds Never Sleep, bringing you another weekly roundup. Again, this week, as usual, I had usually, give or take, 6 figures. What we did this week, and basically highlight one every single day except for Sundays. And at the end of the week or the beginning of the following week, kind of show them all off in one hit. So this week went with My Hero Monday. Went with this strangely small figure of Twice from the Amazing Heroes line. I was really kind of thrown off by this one, and I'm just going to say that before we get into any of the rest of them, because he's tiny. And when you put him with the rest of the figures, I mean, I know he's like leaning backwards, but when you put him with Toga and Shigaraki and the Dabi and things like that from this set, he's super small. And I don't know if that was just some kind of scaling error on their production, but very small, but cool nonetheless, because we need kind of different characters from My Hero. And this is actually the first Twice prize figure that we've gotten. I know there's some Kuji figures out now, but this is our first one of Twice. And I feel like they kind of did him dirty by making him so tiny. Because as in my video, he's smaller than Toga. So it was very strange to me with that one and the choice they made to make him just so short. But cool nonetheless. For Twin Tuesday this week, went with the same kind of pattern I've been going with the past couple weeks with these Wind God, Thunder God figures of the ReZero girls. We did Beatrice and Amelia. We're the first duo. They are the Fujin and Raijin, basically, Wind and Thunder. And this is the Ram Wind God. There she is with her bag of wind, to go with the Rem Thunder God, who has her little drums. Haven't highlighted her yet. I got to dig her out. She's currently buried in the back of the shelf right now. But and then for Waifu Wednesday, I went a little out in the left field with something. A lot of people don't know this anime, and for good reason, because it's super inappropriate. This is Kiara from Super X Arrows. Basically, it's a Super Sentai kind of spoof, Power Ranger kind of spoof. Teenagers with attitude get powers with their little bracelets. Only their powers are their H powers, which are like kind of their hormones. And the more flustered and whatnot they get, I guess I could say, the stronger they get. Basically, there's a lot of nudity and clothes busting off and stuff like that. Although there is a censored version of this on Crunchyroll, so you can watch it that way. It's really weird seeing every 2 seconds just flashes of light and like mist everywhere. But it's funny, and I'll give it that. But it is not a hentai. So a little shocking that we actually got at least one prize figure from this series. So, because there's so many shows that have gotten nothing. But she's a really cool looking figure. That time I got reincarnated as a Thursday. I went with not Shizu. I've had several arguments about this one because a lot of people think this is Shizu, and it is not. It's actually one of her little students, and I won't spoil anything other than the fact that this is what she looks like when she gets older, regarding the anime / manga, because we have not yet seen this form in the anime. So for those of you who just watched the anime, just know that this is going to be what Chloe looks like when she's older. Spoiler enough, but it is what the figure is called, so not too much of a spoiler. And Figure Friday, because, obviously we had Crisis Core come out, stuff like that. I stole one of Tiffany's statues that I had actually gotten her. Went with this really cool Final Fantasy VII Remake Cloud from Square Enix. Got those directly from the Square Enix store. Really, really cool piece. Really detailed. I mean, it looks like he comes right out of the game. So very impressive. And then went with Demon Slayer Saturday this week with the another cool perching figure from this line. And these Demon Slayer perching figures are really cool because they're all like munching on rice balls. So I went with Tengen today or this week, because I thought he was really, really cool looking, and he paired up with Rengoku, who I used in a previous video, really well. So it's kind of looked like some dude bros hanging out eating some rice balls. So that's a rundown for what I highlighted this week. Let's go right to the videos and show you guys what they all look like up close. Check them out right now. Okay, so that was it for the close-ups of all the figures. And now typically what I do here is I kind of give you my 2 cents on which ones I thought were the coolest this week. Now, normally I probably would have went with Twice because A, this was his first prize figure and something that both me and Gigi have been super looking forward to. But out of the box, the size of the figure just lost it for me. So, uh, not going to be going with him this week. Cloud is actually higher end, I guess, than the rest of the figures here, as you know, his MSRP is like $50. So he's a little bit more than what a normal prize figure would go. So he's gonna kind of go on his own, like I usually do. There's a higher end figure, they're kind of out of the pick of the week. They're just kind of their own pick. So I'm gonna keep Tengen kind of just hanging out here because he's got a perch somewhere. But Cloud is kind of in his own world right here, right now. And this makes this very easy for my choice this week. And it is going to be this very wobbly. So now she does come with a little bracer back here to brace her foot. Chloe from That Time I Got Reincarnated as a Slime. As you can see in this video, she's a beautiful piece. Very impressive, as is the Shizu that I partnered her up with in the end of that video. Now, the reason I did that was because I had so many people telling me that this was Shizu, and it is not Shizu. And you can tell right when they're side to side, or even just looking at her, the sword is different, the outfit is different, the face is different. I mean, I know I have the masked version of Shizu shown in the video, but everything is different about them. The hairstyles, everything. So yes, this is not Shizu. So not Shizu is my pick of the week this week, aka Chloe, who is one of her students. So that was it for this week's Weekly Roundup. I know we are a few days late. Been really, really busy now that I'm back to work. We got the holiday crunch coming, and it's just kind of killing me at work. So between that and running around and doing all my nonsense with Gigi and stuff like that, been a little bit behind. But we have some other cool stuff coming up the next couple weeks before the end of the year. So I do have more unboxings. I know we just did some Weiss cards, which we have not done in a while, and I'm going to be doing some more of those. Later on today, I think I'm going to be doing a Attack on Titan box. So be on the lookout for that one, which today is Thursday. Oh my God. Really late on this video. So yeah, be on the lookout for that later on today or possibly Friday during the afternoon. Whenever I can get that edited after I get this video edited and put together. But also have two bunny girls, which if you're watching right now, there's going to be a poll on all my socials as to which freeing bunny girl I'm going to open next. My last voting came out. It was between Raphtalia and Chizuru from Rent a Girlfriend, and everyone voted for Chizuru. So this time is going to be between Raphtalia and Erina from Food Wars, and this is going to be her bear-like version. So I'm going to let you guys decide, and I'm going to shoot that video over the weekend, put it up on possibly Monday. But I also have a new Iron Studios boy who is back here. And I'm going to pick him up right now. Hopefully not drop him. I just got Havoc from the X-Men. So he's going to be getting opened. I did buy him from another collector. So he's not going to be, it's not going to be a fresh opening. It's going to be a third party, resale opening, whatever you want to call it. But it's not going to be a brand new, fresh out of the box unboxing. So a little bit messier than usual. But we're going to open them up with everybody just the same. And then I still have Mojo to tackle as well. So a few more things to film over the course of this weekend. and then I'm going to be doing a God of War Ragnarok kind of review. It's gonna be my first time doing one, but I really had a lot about that game, like to say about it, and I had a lot of thoughts on that game. So especially after the Game Awards and everything else, my game of the year, 100%. I know I'm a little biased because I'm a huge God of War fan, but I'm gonna throw out a little bit of a review, probably not too long, and I've got some clips and videos and stuff like that I'm gonna kind of have playing while I'm talking about the game. So look for that as well. But until then, until all that nonsense gets put out, hope you enjoyed this video today. Again, if you like it, do the usuals: like, comment, share, subscribe, yada, yada, yada. You can find us on pretty much all the basic social platforms. I know there's so many of them now, but we are, again, on here on YouTube. We are on Instagram. We are on Facebook. I am on Twitter. I'm trying to be a little more active on Twitter. It doesn't really seem like a place for creation of content, stuff like that. Kind of just more of a social thing. And also on TikTok now. So wherever you see these videos, you see the shorts, you see the reels, whatever you want to call them, give me a like and whatever on there, and I appreciate it. I appreciate having a growing community and, being able to share all this kind of cool stuff with you guys. So again, I will see you guys in the next video. Until then, see you later, everyone. Bye for now.